Welcome back to another episode of the Collection Log series. Last episode, we managed to get ourselves a Dragon Chain Body, all 6 Monkey Backpacks from the Apotol Agility course, and lots of clue scroll rewards such as the Bronze Plate Body G, Climbing Boots G, a banner, and a few Black and Addy items. Today's episode, we'll be trying to complete the Barrows log. I have 18 out of 25 items so far, so we're currently missing 7, and I'm starting off with 456 KC. I'm sticking with the Osmonton's Fang for now. I feel like it performs incredibly well, even though it got nerfed recently. I screwed myself over with the Fang too. I paid 170 mil for it, and now it's going for like 40 to 50 mil. I'm still having a good time using it, and it's quite fun changing the gear setup instead of just using magic the entire time. I would definitely recommend the Fang, especially if you're someone that wants to save money on using runes. Wow, look at that. We've only been here for like 20 minutes and we've already managed to get ourselves our first double chest. Now I'm curious to know if it's even possible to get a triple chest. This is the first person I've bumped into so far that's actually not using magic, and he's wearing a Slayer helm too, so it looks like he's on task. First item obtained, Guffin's plate body. We're making progress. Well, we now know my max hit is 56. Can we kill him with 2 hits? And it looks like we did. Okay, at this point I've lost count the amount of times I've been able to 2-shot one of the Barrows brothers. You definitely can't do that with magic. Level up, 103 strength. Notice that I'm killing the skeletons too, not just for the extra rewards from the chest, but I do have a chance of receiving the champion scroll. Not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever seen almost 2,000 people online in a single world during a weekday and in the afternoon. Typical, I would get a clue step that requires me to do a quest. I guess it's given me the motivation to go ahead and do it now. Quest complete, got ourselves a huge chunk of agility experience that we don't need, got ourselves the water tiara that's supposed to protect us from the heat in the desert, and we got ourselves the new Keris partisan weapon that's supposed to be the best in slot at Cal fights. I'm looking forward to testing this weapon out in the near future because I've already seen videos of people being able to hit over 100s with it. I just took stupid to a new level and went ahead and spent 1.4 bill on the Tumican Shadow just to see if it's any good at barrels. I don't know about other people, but I personally think this staff looks ugly and it's just way too big. I get God Swords are big, but when you compare the staff to the God Sword, even when you're running, the staff just looks stupid. So far, I'm not very impressed with the Shadow. I thought I'd be 2-hitting a lot of the brothers, but it's taken me like 3, 4, 5 hits. The only thing that I like so far is the animation. Maybe buying the staff was a bad idea, because all I want to do now is go play some Soul Wars or play some Castle Wars, and I'm going to end up making 0 progress today. Yay, we just got our second item, Torag Plate Body. I don't think I have ever seen anyone using Torag or literally the full set in a PVM situation or in a PvP situation. I felt like testing out the Trident, so I went ahead and bought the Elidinus Ward, and then I went ahead and bought the Arcane Sigil, and then you have to combine the two, and to do that you have to actually use 10,000 Soul Runes, so Jagex made a new item sync. I'm not sure why, but I decided to check out the DPS calculator plugin on RuneLite, and I found out if you set the Trident to defense, you actually get less DPS compared to if you set it to rapid or accurate. Personally, I feel like regardless of what you set the Trident attack style to, it still fires at the same rate. I'm still trying to decide what's better, using a Trident or using the Fang. The Fang can be weird sometimes though. Sometimes it just won't hit properly, other times it will just speed through the entire kill. I did try out the Sang staff here too, and I wasn't very impressed. It felt like it was firing a lot slower than the Trident, even though they both have the same attack speed, which is 2.4 seconds. Overall, the Trident's a really good weapon to use here, but it's quite expensive. I did later find out that the Tome of Fire with Fire Surge is actually cheaper than using a charged Trident. But that's only because Wrath Runes crashed from like 400 GP each all the way down to 250 GP each. That's what I like to see, a new collection log slot and an elite clue scroll all in the same chest. I think it was like 2006, I remember Guffins used to be like over 10 mil. Oh, this clue step is so ridiculous. We have teleport scrolls to Zolrad, to the Revenant Caves, to Watson's house, so why don't we have any teleport scrolls to the Dagannoth King's lair? This is what I get for complaining like a little bitch. I end up getting the same clue step again. I just bumped into my twin brother. This guy was using full ancestral until I started out DPSing him with the Fang, so then he decided to switch his gear setup and just ignore the fact that we're both struggling to get a kill right now. How the hell did I just get 2.8k? That's gotta be the worst chest that I've had so far. Verak Hound, baby, another useless junk item. I remember in 2006 I actually used the Verak Hound just so I could get myself a fire cape, and it was like 2 to 3 mil back then. Yo, check this out. This little noob's using a salamander. I haven't seen someone use this since like 2007. It used to be a really popular weapon at Barrows back in the day. This guy is crazy. So before I started recording, this guy was stood on the opposite side, and I literally went up to him, traded him, and he was so quick to accept the trade, he literally got taken out the safe spot and nearly got himself killed. It seems to work every time, regardless of what content someone's doing, even if they're in the middle of combat, they'll be so quick to try to accept my trade. I was watching this guy kill the Barrows brothers earlier on using the Boffa and full crystal armor. Now it's kind of encouraged me to go out and buy one myself and test it out. God, I love seeing people using different gear setups, but I don't get why he's not using the Justy helm so he gets the full 15% damage reduction. I did see a guy using full Justy and the Din's Bulwark, but I wasn't recording as I was AFK and eating at the time. Hey, fireworks! We just got ourselves 107 HP. What the fuck is going on down here? I've literally never seen a cannon here before. I didn't even know this was possible or even a thing. I'm gonna have to go get my cannon now and do a little test run to see how it works out. Okay, we're back with the cannon, and I don't have the runelight plugin on, so I can't see where the double cannon spots are, but it looks like I'm in the right place so far. This thing's putting in work. I'm quite surprised. But can we get a full kill with the cannon? Come on, hit. Ooh, 24-17. Okay, cannon OP. I'm definitely going to be using this thing from now on. Had to bring out the heavy ballista. Oh shit, we just hit 57. Can we two-shot it? What's that? A 36? Wow, okay. This is actually way better weapon than using the Tumican Shadow. And it's like, what, 600-700k compared to spending 1.4 bill? Yo, let's try the special attack and see what we can hit. Oh shit, that was a 70. You're never gonna hit a 70 with a Tumican Shadow. Alright, this is definitely my new favourite weapon now. Maybe a close second compared to the Osmonton's Fang. Alright, let's try another special attack and see what we can hit. 296 XP drop, 74, and that's still not my true max hit. I'm seriously tempted to finish the rest of my barrels grind off just using the ballista. It's only costing me 900 GP a shot. Oh shit, we just hit 60. I guess that's my max hit without the special attack and a 40. 2 hits and he's down. It's official, the ballista is now my favourite weapon. I kind of want to go to the player owned house and use it on the dummy so I can see what my true max hit is. But at the same time I don't want to cheat and I want to see if I can get a max hit on one of the Barrows brothers. Decided to come and test some dragon knives out. They're doing surprisingly well considering they have a low strength and a low attack bonus, and for some reason this twisted buckler wasn't buying. I literally had to pay 3 mil over the median price just to get it. It's literally over 17 mil. I remember before Next came out I literally got one for 6.5 mil. I'm in a silly mood today, so I thought I'd come and test out the dart bow but actually use it without the special attack. It's pretty cool being able to fire 2 shots at once. Let's see what we... Oh shit, what was that? 3118. Okay, dart bow is OP too. I'm definitely going to test this out for a while and see how far I can get with it. Arim staff, we're actually making excellent progress. At the rate that we're going at, we'll probably end up completing the log before we even reach 800 KC. You know me, I had to come and test out the Black Salamander, and I'm using like Haralander tar. It's only between 5 and 7 GP each. That is pretty cheap. So if you didn't know, the salamanders actually come with 3 attack styles, so you can set it to melee, range, and magic. Personally, I feel like it's a pretty decent weapon to use, so if you're someone that doesn't want to spend money on a trident, this would be a great second option. I'm curious to know now if you'd actually be able to do some AFK splashing with a salamander. I've looted so many Barrows chests and I still haven't got a pet. I don't get why we don't have any pets for the Barrows brothers. Let's use Dagannoth Kings as an example. There's 3 of them. They pretty much look the same, but they still have 3 individual pets. Even to this date, Barrows is so crowded on every world. It still is a really popular activity to do, so I don't get why we don't have a pet. At least make a new Barrows brother and at least give him or her the pet. Even for fishing, we have 2 pets. We have the Heron and we have the Temperos pet, and then what's the other skill? Hunter, we have the Chinchompa, and we have the Herbivore. Leave a comment down below if you want to see a Barrows pet. I think it should have a right click option too, so that way you can switch between any of the 6 brothers at any time you want. I don't know about everyone watching, but I think that would be really cool. You can do that with the Zulrah pet, the Soul Wars pet, and the Hydra pet. Ooh, a Torag Helm. 1 more item to go and then we finish the entire log. So I did say earlier on that the heavy ballista might be my new favorite weapon, but now it might be a tie between the heavy ballista and full Darox. And the Osmington's Fang is nowhere to be seen. And did we just hit an 84? That's another 2-hit kill. I highly recommend giving this a try. It's so much fun. Oh, that was 55. Can we get another 2-hit kill back to back? Looks like it. 45. Can we get ourselves another 2-hit kill? Oof, 86. And that's still not even my max hit. One more try. Unlucky. Can we get it on a third try? I totally forgot that he hits through prayer. I really didn't see that coming at all. This is going to be chest number 1000. Let's see if we can finish the collection log. And what do we get? A Darox axe. That's kind of funny because I was using one not long ago. Yo, what the fuck? We just got ourselves a Darok Fulham and Darok's plate legs in the same chest, and the chest before that we managed to get ourselves the Darok's Great Axe. That is actually ridiculously lucky. If I was an Iron Man and I was watching this right now, I'd probably be shedding a tear. If you want to do some social barrels, I advise you to come visit World 330. It's absolute chaos here right now. The only downside to it is when you go underground, only one person can pass through the door at a time, so it's like a queue of people waiting to go through. Oh my god, no way. The grind is finally over. The last item, the Carol's top, and it had to be one of the most expensive items too. It literally took us over 250 chests just to get this last item. Now it's time to do a price check and see how much money we made. Wow, 45 mil. I actually expected more. I'm probably going to keep the Chaos and Mind runes too in my bank just because they look cool. That's another part of the collection log completed. Just took us over 1100 kills and that gives us 667 slots in total. Okay, so from this barrels grind we managed to get ourselves 22 elite clue scrolls in total. First clue looks like junk. Ooh, a master. I guess we'll have to go do that right now. Back with the elite clue scrolls and let's see what we can get. Junk. More junk. Junk again. Ooh, what's that? A briefcase. What's that worth? Like 100 or 200k? More junk. More junk. Ooh, a master. Better give me something this time. Junk. More junk. Junk again. Junk. 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 More junk. Wow. Last 5 clues. Let's see if we can get lucky. Junk again. Nothing. 31 purple sweets. Not very impressive. And we failed. I personally thought we would have ended up with way more than 3 masters, but let's try our luck. Junk. Nothing special. 3 dragon items in 1 slot. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.